Well, hello there, everybody. Here's your warm-up. Make a 10 by 10 coordinate plane and graph the quadrilateral think defined by the points below. Let's go ahead and get to that, guys. So it should look a little something like this. So if you feel good, pause and do it. Otherwise, follow along with me, okay? So I need a 10 by 10 coordinate plane. Let's go ahead and build that. Ooh, it's obedient today, these lines. I'll take that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I think it was used as like a, yes. Let's see. Here's a video. Yes, that's fine. Do you have your phone on you? Thank you. No worries. Thank you, Ben. Wow. There you are. You're so welcome. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay. 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 There we go. And now we're going to plot the coordinates of Fink onto there. Okay. Okay, so I think F was 2 comma 3. Let's take a quick peek. 2 comma 3, I is negative 1 comma 3. So 2 comma 3, and what color could it be but this weird green? 2 comma 3, negative 1 comma 3, 0 comma 1, and 4 comma 0. That is F I N K. Okay. Can I get you back up here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Okay, so here we go. Hopefully on your paper, you've got the figure FINK right there, right there. By the way, in case you're curious, guys, Fink, that's like, it's like it's kind of the same meaning as like knave or like, a ne'er-do-well. Just like, it's kind of a, it's just a, you know what? It's kind of similar. I think you could use it interchangeably like this. When I remember my little lady, she was, I think, 5 at the time, and she was getting a timeout for something. So I plopped her on the timeout chair, and as I walked away and closed the door, she goes, "You fiend!" like Fiend. Uh, and I think Fink means more or less the same. And that guy, by the way, on your thing, that is Rat Fink, who was see, because yesterday was Rat and today is Fink. He was like the icon of like hot rods, and I want to say the 60s and 70s. So I'm a little surprised that skating culture hasn't like latched onto him. But anyway, what are you gonna do? I'll bet you could find a picture of Rat Fink doing popping a wheelie or something. All right, which is actually exclusively what he does in his cars. So we're going to graph Fink prime after moving it 3 spaces left and 4 spaces up. Now remember, you can use a parchment paper to do that. You can use a parchment paper to do that. And I see some of you guys already have some parchment paper, which is great. So let me go ahead and grab one of mine. Yes. Let me see. Can I get you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, because you put K at 0, comma 4. It should be over here at 4, comma 0. You just got your um, N needs to be up 1 over 0, and then K is over here. You just got to flip those. Okay, let's see if we can get you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. Let me go ahead and get that headed off. I need this one. There we go. Okay. Whoop. So if you want to use your, here we go. If you want to use your parchment paper to do this, you super can. All you have to do is plop it down and trace the coordinates of Fink. And I think it said 3 left and 4 up, right? Is that correct, guys? Yes or no? 3 left and 4 up? Okay, so we take it and we go 1, 2, 3 left, 1, 2, 3, 4 up. And take a look. You just moved your figure so that it's up here. For example, F is now at negative 2, comma 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's go ahead and graph it. There sure is a lot of talking, guys. That does not meet my expectations, and I'm hoping that it stops, please. Guys, if we're not feeling completely good about this, then maybe we need to make sure that we're paying attention, okay? So if we take this thing right here and we hot rod it along, that was at, so if F goes 1, 2, 3 to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4 up. There's F prime. There's F prime. I goes 1, 2, 3 left, up 1, 2, 3, 4. There's I prime. N goes 1, 2, 3 left, 1, 2, 3, 4 up. There's N prime. And then K goes 1, 2, 3 left, up 1, 2, 3, 4. There's K prime. So there's the new Fink prime. Now, when I say teach, I want you to say, okay, what do you notice about Fink prime and Fink? What do you notice about those two figures? You should see something about them. Teach, teach. Okay. Mr. Preston?
When I graphed Fink, it looked a lot.
Do you want to know what? Same thing happened to Jane. So that's not 0, 1, that's 1, 0. 0, 1 is here. And that's not 4, 0, that's 0, 4. 4, 0 is over here. That's what happened. Yep, absolutely. You just grab that. That's good. Yeah. There should be up at the front. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Always some at the front. Okay. Can I get you back up here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Oh, you know what? That was an excellent countdown. Thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate you doing that. Always makes me happy when people are meeting my expectations like that. Let me see if I can get a little bit of help. No, thank you. Let me see if I can get a little bit of help from Edie. Edie, what did you notice about these two figures? Well, let's see here. I've got a shape right here in green and a shape up here in red. What do you notice? Are they similar? Are they different? What makes them the same or different? Shh, 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 shh. That's okay. Take a look at the ones I've got here. In fact, I might even, let me zoom in and make this a little bit easier on you, and I'll even straighten this out. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and do that. I think that might help get what we're looking for, but I don't want to get rid of that part of the eye. Okay, and then we need this guy here. So take a look at those two, Edie. What do you notice about those two figures? In what ways are they the same, and in what ways are they different? That's okay. Does someone have an idea of what we're going for here? What do you think we're thinking here? Topher, what are you thinking? That's okay. That's okay. Any ideas here? Will? They are literally the same shape, right? Like if you ordered one of these and got one of these, you wouldn't say, "What the heck is this thing?" You would say, "Hey, why is this red?" You know what I mean? But other than that, it is literally the same figure. In fact, we haven't even tilted it or anything. This is what we call a translation. And it means that we've always done is we've moved this up, down, left, or right. And what we did was we moved up and left, and it has maintained its shape. Now, the next thing I wanted you to do was I wanted you to take Fink prime and move it, you translate it using the rule x comma y goes to x plus 8 comma y minus 6. I'm going to write that down up here. In fact, if you haven't already, you should too. So x comma y turns into x plus 8, I think it was. X plus 8 comma y minus 6. And if you look at the coordinates of Finc prime, let's see. F is at negative 1 comma 7. I prime is at 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 4 comma 7. N prime's at negative 3 comma 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, negative 3 comma 5. And then K prime is at 1 comma 4. That's what happened when we moved Finc. Left 3, up 4, showed up here. So here's what I want you to do next, and this is actually exactly what your self-assessment today is going to look like, is you're going to take these figures and you're going to tell me the coordinates after we move it around on a translation. So when I say teach, I want you to say, okay, I heard tons of people say, I got stuck on number 3. That's totally fine. You tell me, what do these numbers do to these numbers to create these numbers? Talk it out, guys. What do these numbers up here, what do these numbers do to these numbers to make these numbers? Give it a try, and here we go. Teach! Make sure we're not tapping. I know that's my problem, not yours, but... Yeah, if you want a calculator, go get it, guys. Don't be afraid of getting your calculators. That's fine. Go get your calculator. It's not going to hurt you. It's definitely not going to hurt you. Hi, Preston. Perfect. Yes, Fatima.
Hypothetically speaking, I got kidnapped by a mathematician, and do I have to do that problem?
Hypothetically?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
You okay, Aurora? How's this coming? Do you have this on here? Okay. Do you know, did you get the third one? Did you get the third problem done? Because a lot of people are having trouble with that third one. Yes, there you go. Go ahead and give it a try. Give it a try. Hi, Denise.
So basically, the x plus 8 just means 8 plus stuff in there.
Yes, move it to the right. And we're going to add 8 to all of these numbers here. Perfect. You're doing great. Dude. You're very welcome. Was there another question I saw? No, I didn't. Yes, sir, Max.
So is it going left? So left 8?
Well, you tell me. So if it's adding 8 to the x value, if I increase my x, should it move this way or should it move that way? If my x is getting higher, which way should it go? I don't know. Let's see. So if you imagine a point right here, that's at 9 comma, 9 comma negative 3. If I start moving it that way, now it's at 8 comma negative 3. 7, 6, 5. It's going down if I move it left. So we need to move it to the right. But we'll talk. We'll talk. Can I get you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? I appreciate you guys talking this out. I think you guys do deserve a point for talking to each other about that. Perfect. There we go. And it's not obvious what's happening. So here's the thing. When I give you these rules here, let me get through this and I'll be right with you. When I give you these rules here, guys, you don't have to overthink it. This says that x turns into x plus 8. So literally, I can just take every x coordinate right here and add 8 to it. I'm just going to add 8 to all of those numbers. So, here we go. TI SmartView, TM Emulator software for the TI-30X/TI-34 Multiview. TM calculators, Texas Instruments. The bar is not there telling me what's happening. There we go. Initializing, loading, menus, toolbars, validating, software license, dot. And maybe it will go, or maybe it will make me sing. There we go. Boy. So -1 plus 8. negative 1 plus 8. And why is it negative 1 plus 8? Because negative 1 was the x value for f prime, and plus 8 was the instructions for my x values. So my new x value is 7, yes. Now we're going to do negative 4 plus 8. Negative 4 plus 8 is 4. Negative 3 plus 8 is 5. And 1 plus 8, thank goodness, that's... yes, 1 plus 8 is 8, Mr. Peterson. Very good. That's some hardcore mathing. Is 9. Good job. There we go. Now, what do we do to the y? It gives us explicit instructions on what we're supposed to do to the y value. Let me see if I can get a little bit of help out there. Dominique, what is that literally telling me to do to all the y values? It's telling us to subtract 6 from all of them, exactly. So I'm going to do 7 minus 6, and that's 1. 7 minus 6, last time I checked, it was 1. 5 minus 6, you know, I don't like dealing with negatives before 9 o'clock, so I'm just going to use my calculator. So negative 1. And then 4 minus 6. Oh, that's 4 minus 66. 4 minus 6 is negative 2. So there's Fink double prime. And by the way, on Canvas, there'll be these blanks. And what you're going to do is you're just going to fill them in like that with no spaces. If you don't put the parentheses, it's going to mark it wrong. So you guys got to make sure you put those parentheses in there, okay? And all that's left is to graph it. So, yes, Isaiah, please, that's right. Oh, the originals? I can pull that up in just a minute. So 7, comma 1, 4, comma 1, 5, comma negative 1. Be right with you. 5, comma negative 1. And then 9, comma negative 2. And what I want you guys to notice, because this is actually, this is going to be the biggest deal of this unit, is that when I do this, I do not change the shape at all. The only thing I have changed about it is its position. It's like, if I take this calculator and I put it over here, I've just translated it across the table. I have not changed the calculator in any meaningful way. I just moved it. I didn't even tilt it. When we do translations, I want you to notice these things don't tilt. They don't flip over. Nothing weird like that's happening yet. They just get shifted around. Okay?
Is there a point that it would say rotate 90 degrees?
Yes, but not until next week. Not until next week. It's true. Now, can I get you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? There's the original problem. So you were asking for that. While we're doing that, guys, let's go ahead and do our essential questions procedure. Here we go. It is the 12th day of school, guys. Did you know that 12 is a highly composite number since it has more divisors than any integer less than it? Let me explain what I mean. 12. Just popcorn out numbers that go evenly into 12. Oh, no, that's what 12 goes evenly into. I want to know what goes evenly into 12. 6, 1, 2, 4, 3, 12. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 divisors. Somebody give me a number that's less than 12. So 11 is a great example. What numbers go evenly into 11? 1 and 11. So 11 only has 2 factors and 12 has 6. Every number less than 12 is going to have less than 6 factors. That's what that means. It's also Diatomaceous Earth Day. Yay! Diatomaceous Earth. I don't know. I'm going to teach you a little bit about arthropods, like insect spiders, those guys. You guys ever see those movies with giant spiders? Yeah. There's I'm going to tell you right now, if you saw a spider the size of a car, you might get scared, but I'll tell you right now, guys, for so many reasons, if a spider grew to the size of a car, it would instantly die. It would instantly die.
I had a dream about a spider being
I can't help you with your dreams. Yeah, that spider can't survive.
It was 10 of them.
That spider can't live. What? Oh, because that's just a game. So, but if you actually saw a spider, guys, like that size, spiders don't have lungs. They breathe through, if you'll believe it, they breathe through their joints. They have little air receptors in their joints. And so if they grow to too large, what would happen is there wouldn't be enough oxygen touching their joints and they would suffocate. So you'd see a spider the size of a car and be like, ah, and it would be like, ugh, can't breathe. And then it would just die. Also, all kinds of other things would happen. But the reason I bring that up is because diatomaceous earth is a way to take care of crawling insects that is very effective and not very nice. Basically, they're these shredded up little like seashells. When you grind up seashells, they turn into like tiny little broken glass pieces. And if you put them, but if you put them across like your doorway, if a spider walks through it, all their joints will absorb that like broken glass, which basically means that you walked up to a spider with a handful of broken glass and went right into its lungs, which it doesn't have, but if it had them, it's the equivalent. So it's a really nasty way to kill insects, but it works. All right, and spiders. Spiders aren't insects. Yes. You should not breathe it in. It's not going to kill you. I don't. I mean, anything else if you do enough, it will kill you. No, you wouldn't feel it at all. They're too fine. Yes, Archer. It'll get roaches. It's good for them. Mm-hmm. You got to watch out for that. Those are no good. This is slightly related, and I'll just bring it up because it's fun. Did you guys know that, just thinking of diatomaceous earth, that kind of reminds me, did you guys know that you can put copper around things that you don't want your snails to eat? Here's why. A snail, the way it moves, like the way it like slithers on the ground, and its chemical makeup, means that if it touches copper, it actually electrifies. It generates a small amount of electricity, which means if a snail touches it, it's going to get slowly electrocuted as it goes across it. And by the way, snails move very slowly. So it would be like, imagine trying to run from like one side of this room into like, what if like I was standing here and the whole floor was electrified and I had to make it out Alvarado's window? Like that's the equivalent of what it would be like. So anyway, happy Diatomaceous Earth Day. Let's see here. I need Jude. What is our first essential question today? Yeah. I think we just did. May we practice translating, that is, moving things around the coordinate plane like this, using rules and graphs. And then our top artists on Spotify by song. Number 4 is Dance the Night Away, the Barbie movie cut. I'm afraid DJ Khaled never made it to the list, guys. He's not, I don't even see him on the top 10, actually. Let's see here. I see a couple of hands. Let's see here. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10. Denise and Lucy, which one of you wants to tell me which one it is?
I know this artist. I know her name. I know it.
It was 5. So how about this? I'll go 3, 2, 1. You say it together. 3, 2, 1. Oh, no. 3, 2, 1, and tell me who it is. 3, 2, 1. It's Dua Lipa. It's Dua Lipa. I haven't heard any Dua Lipa. Should I give that one a try? Is it good? Is it a good song? Is it a good song? Yeah, go ahead, Carson.
Would you take this off? You get $5 million. But
Unrelated. Let's see. No, thank you. No. We'll come back to that later if there's time. We got learning goals to meet. And then baby needs, that's a diaper. Diaper is what I'm looking for. It's not a new diaper, but I appreciate you putting that there. As long as I get you to say diaper, it works. Okay. Can I get you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Here's the truth, guys. This warm-up really has covered almost everything we need to cover for this, so we actually don't need a title page. Here's the last thing I'm going to ask you to do. If you look at the figure Fink, the original Fink over here, the OG Fink, this one I've got highlighted in orange. If I wanted to move that, guys, no more. Guys, if I wanted to move this orange and green Fink just in time for Halloween over here to this blue Fink double prime. How much do I move it left, right, up, or down? And how can I write a rule like x comma y turns into something comma something to match it? Talk to your partners, and here we go. Teach, teach.
X plus yeah, X plus 5 y minus 2.
Do you have the answer to this yet?
Yes.
What is it?
X plus 5 y minus 2.
Okay, very good. Go ahead.
If Yes, let's go. I got it. If you take this, if you get $5,000, but you a snail's always chasing you, and if it touches you, it kills you.
Do I have access to a jar?
You cannot trap it.
Oh,
It's
no,
just
5,000?
I mean
No,
not 5,000, 5,000,000.
no, still no. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'm assuming it's immortal. All right. Yeah, no, won't do it. No way. Can I get you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Shh. All right, guys. Voice is off. I have counted down. So here we go. A lot of you notice that in order to get from here to here, you go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces to the right and 2 spaces down. So we would say that our x value turns into x plus 5, and our y value turns into y minus 2. How many of us were either able to get that or see how we got that and aren't too alarmed? You guys doing okay with these? Okay. Here's what I want you to do. In just a moment, guys, they're not published because they were supposed to be there yesterday, and I forgot to reset the date. But if you go onto Canvas, you're going to find the self-assessment 1.1. As I promised, guys, I'm going to try and keep all the self-assessments here in class as much as I can. So when I say teach, I want you to say, okay, open up your Chromebooks, get your calculators if you haven't already, and then I want you to work on self-assessment 1.1. It might not be there right when you get there. Those of you at home, it certainly will be. But it might not be there right when you get there because I have to publish it. I'm going to get on that as soon as I get off the video. So go ahead, guys, open up your Chromebooks, move towards Canvas, and I'll